Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon TCG Pocket video. Today we're going to be going over the latest tournament results over the last week. So let's go ahead and check it out. So first we're going to jump into the first tournament out of these, and it's going to be the Pocket Lagoon, worth $15 to the winner. So let's go ahead and check it out. So in first place, we do see the Greninja Giratina deck, which is I mean, it's still around, y'all. It's still here. I don't necessarily like it, but hey, it goes up, it goes hard. This list does rock the 2 Oricorio with 1 Shaman, though. That's really interesting. Has the FrogEX and the Greninja line in there, which is, I mean, that's cool. Honestly, this deck's pretty unique, and I do actually like it. It does run a red card, double Cyrus for the Gust. You get to choose whatever you pull up. That's always nice. And has the Giratina to charge up and take out the big hitters with the big HP. So, I mean, honestly, this deck makes a lot of sense because the Oricorio just has to... Obviously, the Oricorio deals with the big hitters, and then the Giratina comes in and deals with the Rampardos, the big single prizers, basically. So that's really, really cool. And the Greninja, if you just get enough time, Greninja's just sniping. Like, you're not going to stall him out, right? So, and then, of course, you got the Shaman Tech in here. So important against Incineroar, Darkrai. I mean, it just any poison type shenanigans, it just solves so much math for you. So yeah, very good. I love to see that. Honestly, do not hate this list. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but it has the birds in there, so I gotta like it. I'm sorry, I'm a bird guy. Second place, we do see the Zard Incineroar deck. I'm honestly surprised that this deck is doing as good as it has been doing. But Zard does need that help. Like, Zard needs a teammate. I love how it's playing the one genetic Apex Charmander that's 30 damage. You could catch a lot of things tripping like that, slipping like that. You could catch, you could catch Magic Harps. You could catch. It just solves a lot of math in a lot of stuff, honestly. Even like Shaman, if they play like no, they don't play any Giovanni, but I mean, it could just put in work. I mean, 30 HP is 30 HP. You might just be going up against a Mander, and it's just worth attaching and just punching for the 60 HP baby mons. Sometimes it just works, man. It just works. So got the 1 Charmeleon in there, the 2 Charizard EXs, sure. The double Lily, 1 Iono, and the Pokecom, and the red card. We're seeing a resurgence in red card, and that is what I was saying is honestly one of the most undervalued, underplayed cards in the game right now, and it turns out people are agreeing with that. So, love to see that. Okay, we see third place. Okay, we just see some Darkrai shenanigans. Sure. Check out if there's anything interesting in here. No. The 2 Rocky Helmets just for Oricorio stuff. You get Shaman out there, though. It's kind of hard for Darkrai Giratina to still keep up, so I could see why the Greninja list. I mean, you come into a Final Four of this, you win that matchup most of the time. So as long as those arcs are cleared out, of course. Okay, and here we see the Cosmog. The Solgaleo with the Snorlax. Okay, this list is very, very interesting. I love to see it. Innovation, so you get the Snorlax out front, and of course you don't need any kind of switch card. You got the Solgaleo coming in swinging, and you can you got this Cosmog with the free teleport attack, gets behind the Snorlax, right, and then you could charge it up with Berry. So honestly, very cool. And you got the Rocky Helmet there too, so does not struggle against Oricorio. This list, this is actually a very cool list. I like this one a lot. We're seeing a lot of good innovation in the meta. It's growing. It's a very healthy meta. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta see this right now. Like, what do we got with Kangaskhan in here? Okay, we got Arceus with Crobat Kangaskhan. Okay. Kangaskhan, I mean, could deal with... I mean, sometimes it just smacks for 60 HP and knocks out a Babymon off rip, which is just, like, actually kind of disgusting. And you got the Dawn as well as the Lima, which is where Kangaskhan could probably really be enabled. I mean, you can move it with Lima, so that's always like very cool and nice. So really cool. Let's go ahead and move on here. I think that's about all the interesting decks I really see. Let's see if there's any interesting things with this. Nope. 2 Carnivine, 2 Crobat, 2 Arceus. Sure. This one does play Giovanni. I'm not sure if all of them play Giovanni, but that I mean, it's nice because you got the Carnivine hitting for 50 HP. Again, a lot of baby mons are sitting at 60 HP right now. No Guzma. Okay, it's good to know. It's good to know. Just for my future matchups. Good to know. No Guzma. I am going to be playing this, though. Solgaleo EX with the Snorlax. That is super interesting to me. We're going to have to run that, of course. Okay. So I guess we're good on that tournament. Let's go ahead and just move on to the FrogEX weekly tournament with $50 US. Okay, let's see. Big money. And we do have the winner coming out to be the Arceus Crobat Carnivine deck. I mean, this deck is strong. It beats the Oricorio. It's fast and aggressive if it sets up. If it has a good setup at first, you just can't complain. I mean, this deck could do everything if it draws like a really good hand. You try to play for the late game, it's going to beat you out in the late game. It could potentially beat you out in the early game if you don't start Arceus without the leaf. So, honestly, the deck just does what it's made to do on both sides of the game. You do have the singular leaf in here, so it could be a little hard to move that Arceus, sure, but overall, pretty good. So let's go ahead and move on to the second place list, being the Giratina with the Greninja Snorlax. Okay, yep. This is the more traditional style of the deck that we see. So we see the two very consistent build. I love the consistency. A lot of twos in here. So you just got 2 berry, 2 Pokemon Center, 2 candies, 2 Pokeballs, 1 helmet, and 1 Cyrus. Yeah, I mean, what can you really say about this list? I mean, it works. This list works, and if it gets the Greninja rolling, which for some reason always comes out turn 2, it could just take over the game, and that's exactly what it's going to do. So, definitely a cool list. Let's see here. We got Giratina Darkrai. Anything cool here, Giratina Darkrai? You got anything for me? Okay, 1 Giant's Cape. Sure. 1 Mars. Okay, I noticed a lot of Giratina Darkrai's have been. Oh wait. Oh whoa. What? We got the Greninja in here. Okay. Oh, that is new and exciting. Okay, it seems like Greninja's just in everything now. If we have 4 extra slots, Greninja throw it in. I guess 6 with rare candies, but that is kind of clunky though. It works. What else can you really say about it? I mean, no, there's definitely still only running Dark. That's a lot of chip damage. I could see this beating Oricorio with Shaman for sure. I mean, it's just way too much chip. So, hey, you got to tech the tech, man. You got to tech the tech, and that's what this deck does. Really cool. Was gonna say it's a boring Giratina Darkrai list, but how can that be boring? Okay, we see a cool Garchomp list here. I love the evolution of the Gabites being the Dragon Gabites. Obviously, that Carnivine's coming in. That Carnivine's coming in and knocking you out with 1 punch, and we don't like that. So definitely making sure that you trade your Gibbles out for those Dragon ones, y'all. It will pay dividends for you. Does have the 1 Cranidos, love that. The 1 Gabite, love that. And then, of course, the 2 candies. Everything else is pretty usual, other than, like, red. I don't always see red in this list. Yeah, can't complain too much. Let's go ahead and move on. Is there anything new in these? Oh, wow. It seems like Greninja EX is going to be the evolution of Darkrai Giratina, so watch out, y'all. Keep your heads on swivels for that one. Probably does slow down the deck a little bit, but at the same time, it makes it less consistent, but widens the range for winning. So it probably is worth it overall, especially with the bird running around. Let's move on to the next tournament here. Next tournament, we have the weekly tournament, the Imperiums. I'm sure I said that wrong, but whatever. This one does have the Giratina with the Greninja. Okay, let's see if there's anything different. A lot of 2/2s in the last one. This one has the same exact. It looks like the same 20. So, I mean, what else can you say about that? It's working. So it's doing it. It's doing its dance, y'all. It's doing its dance. Let's see here, and we do see another same exact 20. So you know this is probably the 20 that a lot of people are running and a lot of people are trying to tech force. So you're gonna have to keep that evolving for sure. Let's see, is this anything different? Oh yeah, this is different. All right. Okay, watch out ads. I don't care, Pandora. All right, we got the Froggy, and then okay, this is the one with the Oricorio, the kind of the more control way of playing it, which hey, I really like this. I enjoy it. The only thing is it does seem a little bricky potentially. This one has Irida too for heals. Oh man. Do you play, let's see what kind of energy this plays. Does this play electric energy? Oh, maybe, I guess it doesn't show. It usually does, but I guess not. I'm guessing it does play electric water energy, but who really knows? So again, just getting like your board set up with the Giratina charging on the bench is just so big. Like that is just disgusting. So I might have to try this list. This does look pretty cool. It does have the Shaman tech. I love Shaman. So I love Oricorio and Shaman together. They are just work so well together. It's kind of vibes right there. Don't really know what kind of vibes those are, but hey, you kind of gotta like it. Okay, this is my build of the birds right here. Let's see if he has all the sauce in here. No Shaman in here. No Shaman. I usually do play this list, but with Shaman, I replace the Cyrus with a Shaman, and it usually does wonders, and I usually only play one Magnezone. But hey, this list is topping a tournament, so maybe this is the best list to go with. Let's see here. Do we have anything else? Maybe in like top 8 that's interesting. Is this playing the Greninja? Nope. This is just traditional. Darkrai. Is there anything else in top 8 that looks interesting? Is this anything different? Nope, nope, nope. Well, actually, yeah. So there's only one Nurse Joy, and it looks like they put a cape in here over the second Nurse Joy, or Pokemon Center Lady. Sorry, I call her Nurse Joy, but whatever. All the same thing. So, okay, cool, cool, cool. The cape, I'm not sure what that's good for, but I am sure it comes up relevant. I mean, in Giratina, I don't know, maybe Giratina or something. I'm not sure. But it's in there for something, so you know that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next tournament. And we do see in first place of this one, well, let's go ahead and go to the U.S. Grand Tournament for $100. So this one has a lot of players. I think it was like over 1,000 players. And we do see the Lycanroc Rampardos taking the tournament. Now, the thing that I do like about this list a lot is just consistent. You're going to get that Rockruff. You're going to get the Lycanroc. You're going to hit for most likely 100 damage turn 1. So, I mean, turn 2, coming around turn 2 if you go second. So, I guess technically turn 4 then. But consistency. This deck is consistent, and that is what you like about it. I mean, it has a pretty good matchup in any Snorlax deck. So yeah, I mean, it does what it wants to do. It does what it's made to do, and that's just be consistent. So you can't hate on it too much. Has a lot of ones in here, which it can do because of the consistency that the Rockruff and Lycanroc combo does provide. I do like the Iono in here to help additional draw to help find skull fossils, candy combos, things like that. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and move on. We got Lucario Rampardos. Now this is a slightly less consistent deck, but with higher power. I love Genetic Apex Hitmonchan, to be honest. Like you gotta love it. You gotta love the Genetic Apex Hitmonchan. Plays the one copy of Marshadow. Very cool, very interesting. I like that a lot. Let's see here, and then to research the one Cyrus with the one Sabrina. Interesting. And of course the Rampardos line. Rampardos is just such a good mon right now. Hits a lot of numbers, hits 130. You know, you could get, I know this deck doesn't play it, but you get the cape on there. It's just bulky, man. It's just bulky. Especially with that Lucario by its side. Hitting 170 with double Lucario is just, you get that combo set up, you're hitting anything. We have a Garchomp. Okay, well, you gotta love the Garchomp, man. You gotta love the Garchomp. It looks very regular. I like the one Pokeball. Obviously, this makes total sense. Again, would change the Gibbles out for the Dragon type Gibbles. This may be before the Arceus deck was really taking over. The Grass Arc deck was really taking over. So get your Dragon Gibbles in there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So very nice, very nice. This is such a cool list. I want to play this list so bad. So we have the Incineroar EX with a 1/1/1 of the Infernape EX, and I think this just makes total sense because Incineroar is just such a low cost mon. Sometimes you just want to hit for Fire Fang. You load up an Infernape in the back, you retreat, you punch, you lose the Infernape energy, you come back, you have the free retreat, you come back to Incineroar, attach one energy, and you're swinging again, and like it's just a beautiful combo. Like I just think it makes sense. And that's what I like about it a lot. Of course, you got the red on there, so you could hit for 160 potentially. That is one-shotting Arceus with Cape, so keep that in mind. I feel like this list might actually be good against Arc, but I don't know for sure, but I do feel like it would be. 170 HP, I mean, that's decent. That's decent. You got the Rocky Helmet in there to help, and then you got the Cyrus over the Sabrina. Honestly, it does make sense because you are candying, punching for one energy with the burn with the Incineroar, and then coming back later, finishing that up with an Infernape does make sense. So I think games could go pretty long with this combo, just because you have so much bulk in that Incineroar, and then again, Infernape might, if Infernape gets 2 punches off, the game is over. Like, it doesn't matter. So you have the Incineroar to get tanky, and then the Infernape to finish things off, and we just love to see it. That's a cool combo. So very unique deck building. Big shout out to L Boss. Okay, let's see if there's anything super interesting in the rest of these. Looks pretty simple. Okay, this one does put a Cyrus. I'm not sure what they changed out for the second Pokemon Center Lady. But very cool. My bad, sorry. All right, let's see here. Is there anything else in top 8 that looks interesting? Let's just check out Zoroark Choreo because I just love it so much. All right. The 2 Guzma, that's interesting. Okay, they're saying like tools are kind of causing us a lot of issues, so let's up to 2 Guzma. Don't know if I do agree with that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not hating. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the final tournament in the video, and that is the Daniel C. Mini Tournament Premium Pass. Let's go ahead and check it out. And again, Lycanroc just comes out on top. So this was before the Arceus grass deck came around, so this deck probably is a little bit obsolete now, but hey, it's still cool to see. You got the 2 rare candies in there, sure. Very typical stuff. This one does have the red. I think most do run the red, to be honest. So let's go ahead and just move on. Let's see, we got anything interesting here? Nope. 2 Darkrai, 2 Tina. Ah, shoot, closed the wrong tab. Hold on. I gotta go find it again. What was it called? It was called... What was it called? There we go. All right. Let's see. Was this playing the Carnivine? No. So you could see here that this deck actually was being played. This one does have the Rotom, though. I think probably better without the Rotom. But this one does have a Leaf as well. So your Pokeballs are just so crucial. So the less basics you have, the better. Again, just... that Rotom could just clunk, and then it doesn't do anything other than free retreat, and Crobat already does that, so you have multiple ways to retreat. So I guess I do agree with the no Rotom build overall, and we just see it doing better. So let's see here. Okay, what do we got here? Gosh darn it. Okay, okay. This one just plays 1 Giratina. Double Pokeballs, plays a Poison Barb. Love that. I'm trying to think about what matchup Poison Barb really is better over Rocky Helmet, and I can't exactly put my finger on it, but cool to see it nonetheless. Okay, let's move on. Nothing super amazing that I'm seeing. This deck does pop up from time to time, and I just love covering it. It's the Skarmory Bastiodon deck, and there's no stage 1 Bastiodon in here, but it's just Skarmory, early aggression, hitting for 50 damage. Getting that helmet on there is just huge. So you're technically hitting for 70 Or, you know, I mean, it could be 120 if, like, they punch, you survive, and then you punch back. So that's just a ton of damage to put on the board. And then Bastiodon just taking 100 less damage from attacks is huge. I could definitely see this being decent if you set up the Bastiodon. And, hey, people just love Bastiodon. So, I mean, I love to see it, too. It's a fan favorite out here, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. Does have the Cyrus in there because you're getting very aggressive early with the Skarmories. The one Sabrina as well. One Lily, Guzma, 2 potions. Yep, to keep your Skarmories healthy, keep your Bastiodons healthy. If you hit heads and you feel like you're lucky, this might be the deck for you. And I think that will about wrap up the video. So I do appreciate y'all watching the video. If you haven't already, make sure you do leave a subscribe, and also make sure you leave the like and a comment to let me know how I did, or if there's any spicy decks that you saw from this video that you are going to try or that you're going to try to compete with. So definitely let me know. Again, appreciate y'all, and y'all have a good one.